Good morning, Keller Williams, and welcome back to the KW Command 66-Day Challenge 5.0, and today is day 28. So we've been speaking about opportunities. Today we're going to dive into actually creating a new opportunity now that we're more familiar with our opportunity pipelines. So in order to do so, we're going to come into the opportunity applet. It's the sixth one down with the handshake icon. And we'll see that we have the three pipelines that we've been discussing with the phases and custom stages inside each one of those. To create an opportunity, you will see a big green, blue, aqua-ish button here in the top right-hand corner. And you can click on that button from the opportunity's home screen or from any of the custom phase stage pipeline views as well. You'll see create opportunity. So if you are actually in one of your pipelines, then you'll see the opportunity type will default to that pipeline. So if I am inside of the buyer pipeline and I'm in the active phase here and I go to create an opportunity, you'll see that by default I'll have buyer selected here. And you saw earlier when I was in the listing side, the default was listings. So if I am in just the home screen view and go to create the opportunity, it is important that the default is listing. So if you are choosing to create a buyer opportunity type, you can still click the drop down and choose buyer. Same for landlord or tenant, but you'll notice that the default is listing. I've had a few people that have gone to create an opportunity. They intended it to be a buyer opportunity. They weren't paying attention 100%. They created it as a listing opportunity. Once created, there is no way to change what type of opportunity you have created. So be real careful here. What's the opportunity type? You'll see the market center. Most of our agents are only associated with one market center, so it would only have one, and there is no drop down, as you can see here. Team, right? So if you're on a team or not, that'll either show up whether you are or not on a team. Then owner, again, this is more related to team. But as we move down, you're going to see client and then co-buyer, co-seller. You must have the contact created in your contacts database prior to creating the opportunity. So if I come in and search for Bruce Wayne, or here's Bruce Willis, I can choose Bruce Willis as the client. And then I can come in, let me see, is Jimmy in here? This is a test account. Let's see who is in here. I think I saw Jessica Borden. There she is. All right, we'll just use Jessica Borden. Jessica, congrats. You're buying a house with Bruce Willis. So you would choose the client name and then who the co-client is, if there is one. So co-buyer, co-seller, whatever it may be. Next, to create the opportunity, you have the opportunity name. Now, if this is a listing, you're going to want to go ahead and list the address first, right? So 123 Wayne Manor. Let's just say that's Chicago, Illinois. I don't know the zip codes in Chicago. Sorry, Mike, but there you go. Now I've got the address and then the client name dash listing. If it's a buyer opportunity, obviously you may not have the address yet. You would just want to go back later and edit the opportunity name once you are under contract. Similar to contacts, you have opportunity-based tags as well. And so these are great for maybe the type of transaction it is. Is it luxury, commercial, residential, land? You could also come in and put tags for maybe specific neighborhoods if you were tracking how many closings or opportunities you had created in multiple different neighborhoods. It could be that you're doing first-time home buyer or foreclosure or REO. There's a lot of different opportunities for tags. Just remember the tag should reference the opportunity and not necessarily the contact per se. Once you've got your tags selected, you're going to want to come in and choose the estimated close date. So even if it's a buyer and you're not 100% sure, just kind of guess, right? So let's say this is a new listing. I intend to have it under contract early next month. And with a standard 30-day-ish close, we'll put estimated close date August 15th. Estimated list price. So if I already know what the property is going to sell for, or at least be listed for, I can put that in. And then what's the commission that I'm taking this listing at? You would do the same thing on the buy side as well. Buy side, it'll actually say estimated budget. And so you can put in that price point, and again, change that as you go under contract. Finally, you'll decide where in your pipeline you want this opportunity created. You have an opportunity to choose either cultivate, appointment, or active. Note that you cannot drop an opportunity into the under contract phase. You'll have to create it in active and then move it over. And depending upon which one of these phases you choose, excuse me, you'll see all of the stages that you have associated with that particular phase. So let's say we're going to create it in active and showing. Finally, if you're on a team, you'll have the ability to assign this to other agents. If not, you would just click on create. So again, it's as simple as making sure that you have the correct opportunity type, and then the client's names, the opportunity name, add any special tags, put in the close date, estimated list price and commission, and then the phase and stage. You can see this is active phase. The opportunity stage is showing. So once I click on create, this was a listing, and you'll see it'll immediately open the listing, and we're going to go through this further in a second. Not in a second, in future challenges, excuse me. But if we go back to the pipeline, you can see that it dropped this opportunity in my listings pipeline, in the active phase, and in the showing stage. That's funny, someone else created a Bruce Wayne listing. That's where I saw this. So there's Bruce Wayne, here's Bruce Willis, here is the opportunity we just created. So as we continue through future challenges, we're going to go through each one of these tabs inside of the opportunity, dive into those a little bit further as well. And yet for right now, this is where we'll stop, the basics of creating an opportunity such that you can then continue to work it throughout the opportunity process. That's it for today, guys. Hope you're having a fantastic Monday. And as always, I'll look forward to talking to you again real soon.